It has some other guy's name. My boys don't say pass a test. And now was years mad. With a flick in a whistle, I can carve this down a little. And now he's not mine. They're so mad, must be doing something right. They're so mad, gonna stay and fight those screams. What? That's how. That's how you know we're winning.
Hey! We're gonna do an abridged by us background stream today. This one's gonna be kind of lazy because I gotta figure out how to do a few things. Several things. Gotta get our tool use up. Gotta find a source of experience. We were struggling on Bigail before. Might do a little better now. A couple miscellaneous things in Krizsan Province. Cat's making it. Yeah. And at some point I'm gonna boil some eggs in the background, so. Today I had a little staring contest with one of these white SUVs that parks up on the curb illegally, and it like it's for catching people who do speed, but it's not official tickets, at least not in my town. I enjoy some Fire Upon the Deep in the background. There's a little bit of talking there. There we go, now it's instrumental. It's pretty funny, I was on my way to parade in front of the flock cameras again in the Mario stuff. I'm waiting for people to post pictures of that. People take pictures of me. But on my way, I found, just by happenstance, this guy parked up on the curb doing his AFK crime harvesting. And so I parked the car and went out there and just stood about 50 feet in front of him and just looked at him. I had a coffee in one hand and my phone recording a video in the other for like an hour and 10 minutes. Like, I knew he wasn't gonna leave because I was there, but I don't think he expected me to stay the whole time. He raised his phone and took a picture and I just posed for him. I'm like, I'm wearing that license plate when I do it, so it's not like I'm trying to be anonymous, bro. Come at me. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna try to clean up a few odds and ends in Upper Avernum and in Krizsan Province. I'm not sure which I'm gonna feel first. I'm already in Krizsan Province, but Upper Avernum has a few more leads for me. Let's go!
what they have awakened. The sick mistakes the blight assumes that it is ill threat, but later realizes that it is actually carrying away a countermeasure against it.
The ship lands on a distant planet with a medieval level civilization of dog-like creatures dubbed targets. Living casks as broke mines upon landing. However, the two surviving autopsies, ambushed and killed by time fanatics known as Fletzerists, in whose realm they have landed. The Fletzerists capture a young boy named Jeffrey Olskenot and his wounded sister, Joanna. While Jeffrey is taken deeper into Flencer's territory, Johanna is rescued by a time pilgrim.
Oh yeah, we didn't cover this very closely, but in the last quick session, I realized I can't get Denise's amulet without lockpicking. Oh, like lockpicking 3 or 5 or something? Which means I need tool use. This is what I mean by, like, that skill not being trainable is just a huge liability. Wait, that's way ahead of where we're at. Also the Venati notes, I'm not sure if I need lockpicking for that, or something else.
The distress signal from the sleeper ship eventually reaches
I need...
galactic communications network. A benign transcendent entity named the Old One contacts relay seeking
I need... Dispel barrier would be nice, but like...
humans who released it and reconstitutes.
I don't think that there's an equivalent of an unlock spell like there used to be in Exile. Which is annoying because there's also no bash. Like, tool use is literally the only way to get through a door, which is funny. Like, why can't we just set it on fire, bro? This is a handy way to tell if I've got skill in a spell, even though if I haven't learned it. Sometimes that happens in this game. Alright. Do some thinking.
To the Times World and persuades her employer to investigate what the human ship took from High Lab and tracking the merchant vessel out of Band 2, owned by two sitting planets Verteritis, Blue Shell and Greenstock, to transport them.
Before the mission is launched, the blood attacks, relay, and concurrently kills. Old One.
expands, taking Oasis and rewriting their people to become its agents, murdering several of the powers and seizing other archives in the beyond, looking for what was taken. It finally realizes where the danger truly lies and stands a hastily assembled fleet in pursuit of the outer phantom.
Barely escape. He lays destruction near a band to you.
In the art of band.
Relays destruction.
In the art of band.
Murdering, settle with other powers, and seek other smart.
Humans arrive at the Time's homeworld and ally with Voidcarver to defeat the Flensless. And initiates countermeasure, which extends the slow zone by thousands of light years and no gigabyte. At the cost of wrecking thousands of uninvolved civilizations and causing trillions of deaths. The humans are stranded on the Times world, down the depths of the slow zone. Activating the countermeasure cost. He realized that, although his body is a reconstruction, but just before Van dies.
traces the sleeper ship signal to Time's World and persuades her employer to investigate what the human ship took from High Lab, contracting the merchant vessel out of Band 2, owned by 2. Sentient plant, Scarteritis, blue shell, and greenstone to transport them.
FAM initiates countermeasure, which extends the slow zone by thousands of light years, enveloping the price. At the cost of wrecking thousands of uninvolved civilizations and causing trillions of deaths. The humans are stranded on the time world, now live at the slow zone. Activating the countermeasure cost. Fam is life, but just before Fam dies, he realizes that although his body is a reconstruction, his memories are real.
As all one dies, it downloads when information it can into FAM to defeat the Blight, and FAM, rather than the Stroll Rider's spirit escape, relays destruction in the other Band 2.
The Blight expands, recognizing the danger of what they have awakened.
Suspicious. The Blight discovers that the first ship contains a data storage device in its cargo manifest. Assuming it contains information that could harm it, the Blight destroys the ship.
Recognizing the danger of what they have awakened.
the second ship escapes.
It excavates a 5 billion-year-old date archive in a row. Transcends offers the possibility of unimagined riches. The expedition of such facility, high level, is gradually compromised. The two privileges with the archive further. No, Mr. Blight. However, shortly before Blight's final flowering, two self-aware entities create similarly to the Blight lost to aid the humans before Blight can escape.
The book opens with a short section providing backstory. As part of the first mission to Mars, a team of astronauts exits their spacecraft for the first time, only to see another man standing there, connected to an air hose that leads through a wormhole to a laboratory in California. The wormhole generator's inventors, Nigel Sheldon and Ozzy Isaac, chose to test it by being the crew by moments to become the first humans to reach Mars.
The saga then moves into the Commonwealth era. In 2380, when humanity has used the wormhole technology to colonize several hundred planets, about hundreds of light years.
On a distant planet, astronomer Dudley Bose. Performs the first detailed observations of a mysterious astronomical event. Known as the Dyson Pair Enclosure. Two stars located roughly 1,000 light years from Earth. The theory is that they have been enclosed inside Dyson spheres.
Bose's investigations reveal that the enclosing of Dyson Alpha and Dyson Beta.
The stars may come now.
Heads are clearing.
And it sounds like a man of speak.
This implies that the technology of the Dyson aliens, or possibly of other unknown aliens, surpasses that of the Commonwealth. But furthermore, did the Dyson aliens enclose themselves, or did some other force enclose them under their protection, or to protect?
To investigate, the Commonwealth builds its first interstellar ship, the Second Chance, lacking contemporary astronauts. It gives the command to Wilson Kind, one of the members of the original Mars mission. Using the self-enclosed flowing wormhole for propulsion, the Second Chance travels to Dyson Alpha.
like an aunt.
The second chance arrives and begins to explore what appears to be an enclosure generator. An unknown mechanism shuts and the barrier around the star disappears. Formerly imprisoned inside is an extremely warlike and aggressive species. A race that comes to be called primes. They consist of intelligent immotiles that breed and control vast armies of subsentient motiles.
Via electronically send the neural interfaces. The few motiles constantly vie with each other for territories and resources. And by the time of the story, the strongest use the technology by analysis of the humans' wormhole generation techniques to destroy all their primary motiles. And thus become
Become the only one remaining. Mourning like an aunt. Mourning like an aunt.
Lacking contemporary astronauts, it gives them command to Wilson Kai.
Crimes had previously colonized the solar system referred to as Dyson. They got using slower than light starships and had committed genocide against its inhabitants in the process.
Using a self-enclosed floating wormhole for propulsion, the second chance travels to Dyson Avernum.
Disconnected from their originating immortal beings and provided in novel biological forms, these crimes started to routinely alter themselves through genetic manipulation and mechanical augmentation. This was after us to Alpha Primes, who referred to them as alien primes. Between the two systems, the war appears to have continued until
chance.
One of them bows.
Warning Light Mountain discovers the location of the Commonwealth.
Upon learning of the Commonwealth's existence,
Morning Light Mountain makes it its primary objective to destroy it. Having been in almost continual combat for its entire evolution, Morning Light believes that it is necessary to eliminate all other life in the universe to secure its survival into the distant future. It views all life that is not under its control as a potential threat.
Upon learning of the Commonwealth's existence, Morning Light Mountain, having been in almost continual combat for its entire evolution. Morning Light Mountain believes that it is necessary to eliminate all of the life. In the universe to secure the survival into the distant future. It is all life that is not under its control as a potential threat.
Oh.
Apple weaves several other stories to the main narrative of the Prime counter. Among these is that of the ancient spacecraft Marie Celeste found crashed on one of the Commonwealth planets far away. An enigmatic figure, friendly, defensive.
Claims the original passenger of the spacecraft is alive, an alien he calls the Starflyer.
He claims that it is using mind-controlled agents to manipulate events in the Commonwealth. That it caused the events that led to the discovery of the primes.
The Karnold forces dismissed Johansson as a crazy terrorist and his attempts to interfere with the voyage are reported.
Judas Unchained, the second part of the Commonwealth saga, except where Pandora's star ends.
story begins with the small human assistants that exist on what remains of the Commonwealth worlds, attacked by the crimes. Human assistants forced have found two ways to fight back, using the crime weapons against the invaders, and disrupting communication between the slave castes. The commanding cast of the crimes of the crimes. Meanwhile, the humans in the remaining Commonwealth pursue other plans to defend against the next crime invasion and force the conflict back into prime space.
Develop a quantum muscular superweapon.
Based on technology supplied, unbeknownst to most humans. Like a spotfire, an entity prepare for the evacuation of known states if necessary.
Despite the original use on the Dyson Alphas.
And thus kill the entire prime race.
A modified field version of a normal quantum buster is eventually deployed on the Dyson
Alpha force field generate, destroying the mechanism.
That was interfering with the generator systems. This allows the mechanism to reactivate, tracking the crime aliens inside and aborting moderation and error to the mechanism. This should...
Meanwhile, the Commonwealth forces slowly realize that Johansson is correct, and that the Starflyer is an alien prime that escaped the enclosure event after crashing off far away and has been plotting out to push both the Alpha Primes, as well as dangerous humanity, by manipulating events to force both races to commit mutual
Moderation and error.
as the Starflyer attempts to return to Beta. Human forces engage in a desperate chase to prevent it from escaping. Their forces fail, but Johansson's guardians of selfhood have been preparing for this event, marshalling the weather of the entire planet and unleashing a massive directed hurricane. That destroys the Starflyer ship. Johansson is aboard the Marie Celeste, and the action is within, preparing to kill the Starflyer.
Tends to return the beta. Force engage in the desperate chase of mission escaping. The forces fail. Johansson's guardians of selfhood have been preparing for this event. Arguments of the better unleashing a massive threat hurricane that destroys the Starflyer ship. Johansson's aboard the Marie Celeste. And the action.
And can fit them with new quantum buster weapons that can destroy an entire planet. As the war rages, the human forces begin to build much faster.
The modified field version, a normal quantum buster, is eventually deployed on the Dyson Alpha. Force field generate, destroy the mechanism. interfering with the generator systems. This allows the mechanism to reactivate, trapping the prime aliens inside and avoiding
Moderation and error.
Among these is that ancient spacecraft Marie Celeste found crashed on one of the Commonwealth planets far away. An enigmatic figure, friendly, defensively, the original pet. The spacecraft is a liar. He claims that it is using mind-controlled agents to manipulate events in the Commonwealth. That it caused the events that led to the discovery of the primes.
second chance arrives and begins to explore what appears to be an enclosure generator.
Morning light mount makes its primary objective to destroy it. Having been in almost continual combat for its entire evolution. Morning light mount believes that it is necessary to eliminate all other life in the universe to secure its survival into the distant future.
doubles a dice in alpha.
On a distant planet, astronomer Dudley Bose performs the first detailed observations of a mysterious astronomical event. Known as the Dyson Pair Enclosure. Two stars located roughly 1,000 light years from Earth. The theory is that they have been enclosed inside Dyson spheres.
Revelation. Space begins with three seemingly unrelated narrative strands that merge as the novel progresses.
This plot strings make the history of many
skeleton crew wish to find Sylvus because they believe he can help them with their captain who has been infected with the melding plague, a nanotech virus that attacks human cells and gene implants to pervert them into grotesque combinations.
Strand focuses on Anakuri, an assassin living on the battlefield stone.
To assassinate Sylvester.
Mademoiselle Curie infiltrates the crew of the Nostalgia 4 and 30 as it breaches bordering around Yoso, knowing that they will then shelter Resurgam.
The Nostalgia for Infinity arrives in orbit around Resurgam in 2566. Desperate to secure Celestis important her keys to help cure her captain, Olyova, and the other people of the ship's ruling triumvirate. Threaten the defenseless. Resurgam, Betrayal, prompting its rulers to turn Sylvus over to them.
thus belatedly realizes that false demise of that abundant.
It is that sentience. Sentience belatedly realizes that caused the demise of the Amarantin.
Revelation space begins with 3. I'm ready to take notes. Merge of multiple prisms. Structure is character strength. Many of Reynolds' works.
The nostalgia for infinity arrives in orbit around research young. This produces selfish expertise This produces selfish expertise Volioba and the other 2 members of the ship with ruling triumvirate, Sajaki and Hekasi. John Sylvester to them.
Paul Yoga aborted nostalgia for infinity. A large ship capable of interstellar travel.
Cerberus is actually a massive beacon aimed at alerting a machine sentience of the appearance of new starfaring cultures so they can destroy them.
In the Delta Performance System.
The nostalgia for infinity arrives in orbit. Arise, surgery, I'm in 25, 66. Desperate to secure Sylvester's expertise to help cure her captain. Polio and the other two members of the ship's ruling triumvirate research on civilization, prompting its rulers to turn Sylvester over to them.
The next strand centers around Helia. Volyova avoids the nostalgia for infinity. A large ship capable of interstellar travel. Volyova and the other members of her skeleton crew wish to find Sylvester because they believe he can help them with their captain, who has been infected with the melting plague, a nanotech virus. Cells and machine implants
travel instantaneously between all distant points in specific star systems.
After rebelling the planet, New Chicago was crushed. After brutal tiller of the Imperial battle cruiser, INSS upon the remaining as chief of staff to the new monitor, one command Robert Williams gave up the turn of the ship.
Along with secret orders to take first to Saintbury, a powerful interstellar merchant suspected of instigating the revolt to the Imperial capital.
Another passenger is Lady Sandra, Sally. Bright father, the niece of an Imperial senator and a traumatized former prisoner of the rebels. New Caledonia is the capital of the Transcold-Sac sector, on the opposite side of the Cold-Sac Nebula from Earth. Also in the sector is a red supergiant star, known as Murchison's Eye. Associated with it is a yellow sun-black star, which from New Caledonia appears in front of the eye. Since some see the eye in the Cold-Sac as the face of God, the yellow star is known as the Molten God's Eye.
Approaching New Caledonia, MacArthur is ordered to investigate. When alien spacecraft propelled by a solar sail is detected. After the spacecraft fires upon MacArthur Lake, has its main capsule detached from the sail and taken aboard at gray mist to the ship and crew.
Notice. Its sole occupant, a brown and white-furred creature, is found dead. After much debate, MacArthur and the battleship Lebanon sent to the star, from which the alien ship came. The
MacArthur carries civilian researchers to make first contact with the aliens, quickly nicknamed Floaties.
Admiral Kuzov, aboard Lenin, has strict orders to avoid all contact with the aliens and ensure that human technology does not fall into their hands. Seem friendly and have advanced technology that they are willing to trade, much to Barry's delight. Although they also possess the Alderson drive, none of their ships have ever returned. This is because, unknown to the Modies, the mode's only Alderson exit point lies within the outer layers of the star.
species native to a planet that the humans label mode prime that has evolved into many specialized subspecies. The first taken aboard. MacArthur is an engineer possessing amazing technical abilities but limited speech and free will.
It brings along a pair of tiny watchmates to the scalpers. Some days later, a delegation of mayors. Like the big pilot of the globe ship. Alright. Their specialty is communication and negotiation. The mediators divide the humans to send the party to Mopran after the station is accepted.
Each person in this group requires a funge, a mediator who studies a human subject and tries to learn how to think like that.
Invite the humans to send a party to Mopran. After some debate, the invitation is accepted. Each person in this group requires a bunch, a mediator who studies the human subject and tries to learn how to think like them.
Back on MacArthur, the watchmaker's estate, and although it is assumed they have died, they have actually been breathing furiously out of sight. Undetected by the crew, they modify parts of MacArthur to suit their needs. When they are discovered, a battle for control of the ship erupts. The crew is eventually forced to abandon ship after suffering casualty.
The party on Mopran is quickly recalled without explanation and told to rendezvous with the Lenin. Once MacArthur is evacuated, then fires on and destroys her to prevent the potential capture of human technology.
During the evacuation, MacArthur midshipmen Staley, Whitbread, and Potter are cut off and forced to escape, and Watchmaker ordered the lifeboats. The lifeboats automatically land in a sparsely populated area of Mopran. There, midshipmen find a fortified museum. provides evidence of a very long and violent history, though the Modis have carefully portrayed themselves as completely peaceful. Following this discovery, the midshipmen are tracked down by Whitbread's mediator, Yonch, who reveals that Modis must become pregnant periodically or die.
Become pregnant periodically or die.
This inevitably results in overpopulation and civilization ending wars. The masters, whom the mediators have also conceived the existence of one Modi subspecies from humans. Warriors more deadly than any human, even Sauron. Super soldiers.
Warriors more deadly than any humans, even Sauron super soldiers.
The museums exist to help restore civilization after collapse. The cycles of civilization, war, and collapse have gone on for hundreds of thousands of years. So, leaving the Modis fatalistically resigned to their destiny. Only a mythical character called Crazy Eddie believes there's a way to change this medieval people comes to believe the solution is possible. Is labeled a Crazy Eddie and deemed insane.
The current civilization is governed by a type of industrialist feudalism, whose coalitions of masters in control of the planet. One faction, led by King Peter, wanted to reveal truth to the humans, but was overruled. Colonization of other planets would inexorably bring about conflict with humans, as the inevitable Modi population explosion would force them to seek to take over human worlds. Nonetheless, the more powerful coalition sees this temporary solution as preferable to the impending collapse.
Greetings to passengers on the original group. Deliberately ejected into space that gives the game away. And not only is there a warrior among the group, but several are visibly pregnant, demolishing any argument about them being statues or religious icons.
The decision is made to gather battle fleet, to either disarm or try to annihilate the bodies. The ambassadors are faced with the extinction of their species, knowing that the masters would never
The ambassadors
submit.
are faced with the extinction of their species, knowing that the masses would never submit.
However, a mediator comes up with the third option, a blockade of the systems only, opposite exit point.
This plan is adopted over the strenuous opposition of Barry, who views the Modis as the greatest threat humanity has ever faced.
This plan is adopted over the strenuous opposition of Barry, who views the Modis as the greatest threat humanity has ever faced.
After the rebellion on the planet, Nimiskaya is flushed. Captain Bruno delivered an imperial battle cruiser.
Remains behind as Chief of Staff to the new Governor Commander Robert Bigail is in temporary command of the ship, along with secret orders to take Horus Hussein Nuri, a powerful interstellar merchant suspected of instigating the revolt to the imperial capital, Sparta. Another passenger is Lady Sandra Sally Bright Fowler, the niece of an imperial senator and a traumatized former prisoner of the rebels.
In the year 1317, humanity is slowly recovering from an interstellar civil war that tore apart the first empire of man. The second empire is establishing control of the rebels led by its predecessor by force, if necessary. The Aldous and Drive naval ships to travel in cities between Aldous and ports in specific star systems. After a rebellion of the planet, New Chicago is quashed. After Bruno Tiller of the Imperial battle cruiser, INSS with all the remains as chief of staff. To the new governor, one command Robert Lee is given the temporary of the ship, along with secret orders to Paris. All things to the merchant suspected of instigating the revolt to the Imperial capital spot.
Sparsely populated area of Moat Prime. There the midshipmen find a fortified museum. It provides evidence of a very long and violent history, though the Mobies have carefully portrayed themselves as completely peaceful. Following this discovery, the midshipmen are tracked down by Whitbread's mediator, Finch, who reveals that Mobies must become pregnant periodically or die.
To prevent the potential capture of human technology.
After a rebellion on the planet, New Chicago is squashed. Chapter Braziller of the Imperial battle cruiser INSS MacArthur remains behind as chief of staff to the new governor, while Commander Roderick Blaine is given temporary command of the ship, along with secret orders to take Horace Hussein Berry, a powerful interstellar merchant suspected of instigating the revolt, to the imperial capital, Sparta.
Another passenger is Lady Sandra Sally Bright Fowler, the niece of an imperial senator and a traumatized former prisoner of the rebels. New Caledonia is the capital of the Trans-Coalsack sect, on the opposite of the Coalsack Nebula from Earth. Associated is a yellow sun-like star, which from New Caledonia appears front of the eye, Since some see the eye so thick as the face you got, the yellow star is known as the God's eye.
Approaching New Caledonia, MacArthur is ordered to investigate. When an alien spacecraft propelled by a solar sail is detected, after the spacecraft fires upon MacArthur, Blaine has its main capsule detached from sail and taken aboard at great risk to his ship and crew. Occupant, a brown and white-furred creature, is found dead. After much debate, MacArthur and the battleship Latin are sent to the star, from which the alien ship came, demoted. MacArthur carries civilian searchers to make first contact, quickly nicknamed Moties.
Taken aboard MacArthur is an engineer, possessing amazing technical abilities, but limited speech and free will. Watchmakers as helpers some days later, a delegation of mediators.
Went to that island in the ocean.
Arrive. The specialty is communication, negotiation. invitation is accepted. Each person in this group requires a function, a mediator who studies a human subject and tries to learn how to think like them.
Must become pregnant periodically or die. Inevitably results in overpopulation and civilization ending wars. The masters, whom the mediators obey, have also concealed the existence of the one police of species from the humans. Deadly many humans, even Sauron super soldiers.
Gone on for hundreds of thousands of years. Leaving the Maldives fatalistically, such as their destiny.
Only a mythical character called Crazy 8.
After the spacecraft fires upon MacArthur, Blaine has his main capsule detached from the sail and taken aboard at great risk to his ship and crew.
Technical abilities. Well, in this speech, every male
Watch you make
person in this group requires a French, a mediator who studies the human subject and tries to learn how to think like them.
Their chains. The barista leader is a priest of the crooked board. The god of thieves.
He buys troublesome youth who look for his gain.
Through a series of confidence, tricks, and rich, they defy the secret peace. An unspoken agreement between criminal underground and the Duke's government, which allows for the existence of organized crime, with the understanding that the peerage and the servants of justice are off limits. After Chain's death, Loke becomes barista of the Crook, consisting of Jiantan, an expert fighter, and Galdo Sansa, jack of all trades, identical twins. Bug, a young apprentice. And Sabatha, a master charmer, who resides elsewhere during the events of the novel.
Underworld of Camber is ruled with an iron fist by the Kappa Bolshevik, who legs a commission on all criminal activity under his purview.
Lately, the bastards have actually been using elaborate schemes to swindle various nobles out of large sums and have amassed a considerable fortune. They purchase the trinkets they pass on to bar-savvy as tribute in accordance with their small-time reputation. A criminal underworld lives froze. We're far behind these publishings. They've bought the close corrupt that's not right. While harmful wars disaster to their speed.
What little is spoken of their operations is credited to the shadowy Thorn of Kamar.
What little is spoken of their operations is credited to the shadowy Thorn of Kamar. Pretends to be Lukaku's Dare White, a merchant Emberlane to con on Lorenzo Salvarad and his wife. Meanwhile, the mysterious criminal himself, the Great King's been killing Basavi's most trusted priestess. Fearing for his safety, Basavi sequestered himself in his ship fortress, the Floating Brave.
The Floating Brave. Look! Finds himself face to face with the Grey King and his hired bondsmage, the Falconer, who somehow know what the gentleman bastards have been up to. Locke agrees to impersonate the Grey King in an arranged meeting with Barsabi in exchange for the Grey King's silence, as well as the Bond's nudge's magical protection from Barsabi's breath during the meeting.
The Floating Grave.
Okay, so in general here, this poison situation is very hard. If I had more... If I had more of the endurance, it wouldn't be as big a deal, but... I'm just kind of ranting privately on the side here that, like, it seems that every time someone has a low chance to hit, and they do, it's a crit, which makes me very suspicious of the hit calculations. Like, if they can roll their crit chance, then they get it no matter what. Can't prove it right now, but it's making the hits that do land, like, a huge problem, and endurance is becoming a really important stat to fix that. So I obviously bought into decks, like, a lot. I feel like I'm getting a diminishing return. Like, not exactly, but... at least in practical terms, for what I'm encountering. Excuse me, making a lot of noise there. If the hit chances are already bubbling up to like 21-30%, and I'm still wearing the breastplate for extra armor. I may need to be a super massive heavy tank. Like, that would be true about any frontliner. And I feel like I'm finding the limits of what I can do with these fights. The problem is that overworld fights is where I need to farm things, typically. But that's where I can get surrounded. I'm really interested in the next level because it'll give me Mage 7. And Mage 7 will get me Minor Summon, which is good. Excuse Excuse me. I'm trying to eat this chili, but it's like stuck in my throat. I'll get Cloak of Bolts too, which could be pretty useful. I haven't felt like Cloak of Curses was a game changer, but I haven't been willing to give it up. For nothing. I would absolutely give it up for Cloak of Bolts. So, we're getting close. It's another 175 or 165 XP. It's not that much more, it's just that these roach fights are few and far between when I can get them. These Mung roaches are basic, like, I have to 1v1 that. I can't do it with him surrounded by a bunch of cockroaches with a 20% chance to hit me, but when they do, it's always a crit. And that's to say nothing of the huge cockroaches, which are more of a fair fight, but a similar problem. Any one of these 3 types of roaches on the field right now, I'd fight. But all of these parties come together like the slimes do. And it's really hard to distinguish them from the overworld, so I can't pick the fights I want. See, and like, even this one, this is 3 huges. That's too much for me. And a Mung! The Mung is too much for me. It would work better. My nature lore is still not keeping up, of course. It would work better if my summon was stronger. I don't know if this is worth trying. Huh. Interesting. So I don't even have priest spells yet, but I did just get a stronger curing. I have obviously been coping with the fact that I can't cure poison. I never even allowed myself to have the status until I fought that alien slime. I feel like I'm getting into, like, thinking and theory crafting a little more. I thought arcane lore was gonna block me out of that, but maybe it's not that high of a check. Oops. It's a little tough in this game that you I mean, this stock, I don't know if it ever recharges. So like this is the stock for the whole game. And I get a little worried because the stuff I bought from him included like stone shatter. So I am not sure how to get those back. I need to find a level up, basically. I did notice I have somewhat light, so let me try to go to the mainland here. Because if I can get in the, if I can get into Sharimik, I can soak up XP there. The problem I've been having, oh yeah, I forgot. This is what happens when you stand on the boat. Or stand on the boat, stand on the road. Note to self. Never walk on the road. No, Anima, leave me alone. If I had actual lockpicking, I could make this my home. Problem is, it's locked. I need to use 4 before I can get in. I think. Because even this, I think, was locked. I think that's a crack 12, but I can't get in. Oh no, I can't even. It's like a unique key. Lame. So, yeah, let's see if Sharimik will let us in. I don't think we're famous enough. Oh, they did let me in. Okay, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. Let me see how this goes. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. He's got stuff hidden back here. That looks like an enchanting device. Tongs, man. The Tongs market is huge. Okay, I'll go back off mic. If I can get this, we'll be 11. Or 12.
Recovering from injuries, seeing a way to a new life. Which is an offering. The god of thieves. Alas, your friends. When the roaches will start out to march, to realize that the dawn venture into destroying the ship.
A merchant from Emberlane to Karnold Province. Salvera and his wife. Meanwhile, a mysterious criminal calling himself the Grey King has been killing Varsavi's most trusted Garistas. Fearing for his safety, Varsavi has sequestered himself in his ship fortress, the Floating Grave. The Floating Grave.
Meanwhile, she investigates the after-dark activity of Raz's minions and realizes that a new Kappa is secretly loading his newfound wealth onto a ship supposedly quarantined for plague. Before Jean can tell Oak, he is ambushed by the Beranger sisters. He manages to kill both, but is seriously wounded himself.
The Duke's spider, camera 6 Spinoster, who is actually the elder Romeo Kensa, has learned that the Stalaras are being called by the mysterious Horn of Candle. She and the Salvaras lure, locked to the Duke's annual celebration, and he barely escapes.
Yeah, okay, so we did the cool thing. So when those troglos break in here, all the guards leave this other room, which is fantastic because that let me steal everything in the room, which included some standard stuff, but also this blessed breastplate. It's a little too bulky to wear, but we are almost fixing that. Level 12 is going to be so important. I think it's time to get rid of this for sale. The 10% cold resist is not doing enough either. I think I get better. I really don't know what energy resistance is. Maybe that's generic elemental like smite, but it's never really explained. But at any rate, the steel shields, this plate mail. What we need is strong back to wield it. It doesn't matter that I have sword mage. I also need strong back, which lets us do plate mail, steel shield, big helmets. Anyway, level 12. That's where we get to cash in hard. So, I stole all the stuff. And now I got... Okay, this guy does elixirs. I like it. Elixirs are much better. The armor elixir might be a better strategy for us when we can't wear the plate mail. Or even if we are and we need more. I do already have one that we stole. Armor elixir is really good. In particular, the regeneration. Regeneration is what I find valuable about most potions because it takes an entire category of action out of your turn requirements. And 13 turns of it is pretty baller. Shielding potion was obviously good, but this is like the big boy version of that. I would love to get strong back too, so that I could equip big armors and sword mage too, for at least so I could wear both of these. The problem is it's going to be a minute before I could get both of those, so I'm really only looking at wearing one at a time.
By the Kapavar Savi, who collects a commission on all criminal activity under his purview.
I mean, the steel shield gives us a lot more parry opportunity, which we're sorely lacking.
As a small gang of gentrified.
And pretty much the same armor as wearing that iron breastplate, so if I could put that there. Problem is we're going to lose our two-handed. I really don't know how it's going to fly. I have no idea. But it's okay, we're close. Just a couple more XP and we'll be good.
Secretly, the bastards have actually been using elaborate schemes to swindle various nobles out of large sums, and have amassed a considerable fortune. They purchased the trinkets they passed on to Barsavi as tributes, in accordance with their small-time reputation. What little is spoken of their operations is credited to the shadowy Thorn of Kalar.
Kaparaza has planned his revenge against Barsavi and the nobles of Camber since childhood, when his parents were murdered as collateral damage from the secret peace. To destroy the peers, he gives the Duke of Camber 4 sculptures. Actually, time bombs filled with the substance symbols of the nobles and their shreds. Present at the celebration into permanent mindlessness. Luck races back to the tower from which he escaped and manages roaches to convince Braganza and the Salvador's danger. The devices are diffused. He scourges the spider to set him free, to kill Raza and not put him on trial for theft as a reward for saving their lives. When Doc has shared the location of the stolen money,
he next coerces the spider to set him free, to kill Raza and not put him on trial for theft as a reward for saving their lives. For Krizsan agrees when Locke has shared the location of the stolen money. He tells her that Raza has eaten a head fresh on a waste barge and instructs her to destroy the plague ship and its crew before Raza can use it to infect the city.
Actually, time mounds filled with a substance that will cause all the nobles and their children present to slide into permanent divine blisses. Blow races back to the tower from which she escaped and manages to mix for Shenza and the Salvers as shared the location of the stolen mirror.
Meanwhile, G investigates the After Dark activity of Raza's means and realizes that Yakaba is secretly loading his newfound wealth onto a ship, supposedly for a deeper blade. Before John can tell what, he is ambushed by the Provincia sisters. He manages to kill both, but is seriously wounded himself. The Duke's spider ever sees the spider. So it's actually the oil. Has learned that the Salvaris are being conned. Sword of Camera. She of the Salvaris. Lord mocked of the Duke's annual celebration and he barely escapes.
The ice-falling ship Canterbury is en route from Saturn's rings to Ceres when it encounters a distress signal. 5
members of the Canterbury's crew are dispatched in a shuttle to investigate.
Executive Officer James, Jim Holden, Chief Engineer Theomi Nagata, Pilot Alex Kamal, Engineer Amos Burton, and Medic Shed Garvey. They discovered an abandoned transport vessel called the Bigail and find that distress beacon, which lured them as fake, contains Martian technology.
Non-stealth portion. Aligns?
An N-strands with that warning destroys the Canterbury with nuclear weaponry. Holden broadcast message out to the entire solar system, implicating Mars in the destruction of the Canterbury, starting a war.
So I'm considering getting 1 level priest because this whole Isle of Bigail is gonna wreck me if I can't use cure. And it's about time. I didn't need the heal so much, but this should help. Looks like I can get strong back. I think I'm a little confused why I'm not getting 2 traits this level. Thought I was gonna get 2. That makes this a very hard choice, actually.
The survivors of the Canterbury are ordered to rendezvous with the Martian battleship Danager. Captain denies any knowledge of Martian involvement in the attack on the Canterbury. The Dawn is attacked by unknown ships and destroyed, while Holden and most of his crew managed to escape on a Martian.
Blessed Warrior would have been cool.
The Canterbury surviving crew lead to the protection of all the OPA's leader, Colonel Fred Johnson. Analysis of a data ship recovered from the Danager reveals that the mysterious stealth ships were built by
Sage lore we'll want, but we don't need to rush it. I want all 3 of these. Sword Mage would give us more flexibility, but I'm having to juggle some items. Strong Back is a really good pick right now, this particular level. Summoning Focus would be good because we'll be boosting our available summon skill and boosting how powerful our summons are. That would be amazing. If I had 2 traits, I would get Strong Back and Summoning Focus. I think I have to get Strong Back. I just did quick save it. Let me do a proper save. And then we'll take the level up.
Analysis of a dated ship.
Then,
Reveals that
oh, I didn't explore
mysterious
that. Okay.
stealth ships were built by Earth.
I just forgot where the mage guy was, but actually he's probably up here.
The ship's captain denies any knowledge of Martian involvement in the attack on the Canterbury.
Wait, this guy leaves his room? Heck yeah. Alright. No, not you. I mean, I desperately want to steal your stuff, but... Oh, you don't have that much. Got those tongs though, baby.
Against her will.
Oh, I just let him walk out and then come back. Come on. Leave the room, buddy.
Miller is mourned both by his superiors and OP.
I don't understand the movement AI.
Stop looking into her disappearance and is fired when he refuses.
Come on, walk out your door. It's not that big a deal. I'm just about to lose all my money. He's gotta walk kind of far away, because those windows are gonna let him see me. Oh, he walked out so far, but he came right back. Come on, buddy. No, leave.
Mao had been involved with the OPA and was aboard the Scapioli when it disappeared.
This is not a good use of a stone shatter, but I wonder if I can get him to walk out that way. Yep, instantly. I don't love that use of a stone shatter.
Of the Ralsanandi.
Oh man, getting to Priest 7 is gonna be such a pain for Move Mountains. I don't think I can afford to spend... I don't think I can afford to spend that stone shatter.
Infected with strange organic growth, they locate the body of Julie Mao in a hotel shower, infected with a strange organic growth. On her phone,
oh,
Miller finds locks detailing the progression of her affliction, which seems to be fueled by exposure to energy and radiation, and the coordinates of an asteroid where one of the ships,
no,
the Canterbury, is docked.
I'm having to sweat for this gold. This really isn't worth the camping I'm doing. Alright, buddy. Alright, what I want to find is... You were the breeze. I need to buy the spells.
Miller and Holden discovered that the radiation alert has been faked by Euros' security contractor, the Earth-based commie Protogen, and that people in the shelters have in fact been
I also really wanted that bow. Paying full price for that stuff is rough. This game is nothing though, if not having to pay for one pricey item you really value. Maybe we can work up to it. Because I really need to improve both of these, I think. Yeah, we just dropped all of our money. Which isn't bad. Not bad, TBH. I imagine improving Cocoa Bolts makes it do more damage. That is helpful. I cannot... It is not enough for me to take 3 hits to kill a roach.
Follow the coordinates from Julie's phone to find one of the stealth ships abandoned.
Yeah, and improving these, Pet gets War Chant.
Video explain that the organism
which is a similar upgrade we did for Call Beast. Which basically improves its chance to hit. Which is better than not. Alright, we're not in a bad place.
But which had been captured by Saturn's gravity and stranded.
1260, it's really not that much.
Which had discovered the organism on Saturn's moon Phoebe and dubbed it the proto-molecule, orchestrated its release on Eros as an experiment in an attempt to discover what it was designed to give a rich biological source. To this end, they had carried out the false flag attack on the Canterbury in order to start a war which would distract the solar system.
I really wish that guy that I could turn the unicorn horns into hadn't died. I have 55 of these. But the bro just bit the dust, because that's what happens after a certain amount of time if you haven't ended the slime plague. Say it again, it's a pretty cool intricacy of this game system. Just making sure I didn't
with the OPA melee
put stuff that isn't trash.
Of the Rocinante attack. Protogen secret base in the belt.
I think we're in the clear. I do want to take out a couple things just because they're not worth anything here.
They captured a lead scientist, Anthony Krizsan, who revealed he believes the proto-molecule is humanity's key to the stars. And that by modifying it for their purposes, humanity could become gods.
Hopefully we get enough. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's such good news.
Likely to be accepted by the powers that be on Earth and Mars.
Sneezing. Not enough room. I can fix that. I can fix that.
Is likely to be accepted by the powers that be on Earth and Mars.
I need to go back to Upper Avernum and drop some mats into the chest where I've been keeping them. I hope this doesn't get obsoleted real fast, but the faster fatigue recovery is kind of meh. Doesn't matter to me. But it has been a second since we got a weapon upgrade. Okay. No! What? Your armor's too bulky to cast a mage spell. Wait, what? Do these not interact properly? Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Realizing that it's likely that the proto-molecule will be sought after by malicious actors In the future, the OPA and Miller plans
Okay, I don't like this, but let me...
to propel it into the sun. There is a team on the exterior of Eons. During the station bombs to ensure no one can capture it.
So if strong back isn't gonna give me that, what I need to know is if it's like, if it needs stacking. It does need stacking. Okay. That's awful. Okay, what that means is that if I want to play this right, I'd have to take Sword Mage 2 before I got strong back. So if I do, so in this setup, I take Sword Mage 2 instead of strong back.
Arrows. Being driven by this inexplicable force sets off on collision course with speed that our human nature can match.
Wait, what?
Into the station in attempt to destroy
I feel like a game variable is not updating.
He realizes that Eros is being guided by Jun Mount.
Wait, what? Alright, let me test something.
She's being used by the proto-molecule, she retains enough agency
So
to convince her to
the reason I'm confused is that I did change it. I took away strong back, but either it's not respecting the fact that I took it away, or Sword Mage 2 is just enough to let me wear this anyway? And not be encumbered? I don't know. Strong back and Sword Mage 1 was not enough. I'm not wearing other encumbrance items. So I legitimately don't know if it's bugging. I'm worried it's bugging, which would be really sad. But on the other hand, these systems are incomprehensible, so... I mean, it's not like... I don't know, I have no idea. Literally no idea. I have some experiments I want to run, but... Alright, this is a terrible fight. We can't survive this. Oops, that was the wrong summon. Force of habit. Hey, they didn't instantly kill me.
Unknown spreads without warning, destroys the category with nuclear weapons.
It's not like we do good with our weapon. I I might try to give it up for the parry chance. Like, seriously.
To the entire solar system,
This does
of the Canterbury
penalize us. I mean, at this point, let me test.
Dodger.
Oh, I can't get Sword Mage 3 yet.
The ship's captain denies and acknowledges Russian involvement.
Let me see.
Attack on the Canterbury.
No, Strongback is confusing me. It's confusing me a lot right now. I'm worried it doesn't do anything.
In order to
Like,
start
literally nothing.
the solar system.
I have concerns. I have concerns.
On Eris.
I can wear this steel shield regardless.
Executive Officer James.
I mean, this is better. This is a better loadout if I give up my melee weapon, or at least my two-handed melee weapon. Curious. Very curious.
They discovered a abandoned transport cell called the Scopio Line, and find it is just beacon, which lured them is fake and contains Martian technology.
Oh, I just went to the wrong place. Lordy!
No stealth warship arrives and without warning destroys the Canterbury.
Let's see how we do versus these roaches. I'm still a little concerned, so I'm gonna stay on this other fix save. But we have things we need to know. Let's switch to Cloak of Bolts.
Pilot Alex Kamal and Jiramus Burton and Medisha Garvey. They discovered an abandoned transport vessel called the Scopio Line.
Okay, this is like the idealized fight that we want to be incrementally able to beat. This isn't too far over our heads. It's just that the roaches were getting lucky crits all the time, and the huge and the huge cockroach was the thing we were struggling to kill fast enough. I guess the quick save is where it was. Okay. The reason I just messed that up is because right-clicking in this game, just like, it's the same as left-clicking. I keep doing it to cancel, and that's not what it does. Alright, so I'm gonna back up and play this like normal. New summon. Try to do our days. See if I can bait my pet to hit him. Nope. I mean, at least he's not 1 HP after that. Alright, let's see. Oh, that felt pretty good. Our hit is doing crit-like damage without the crit. I'm gonna move. and play this like I shouldn't be confident. I don't want them surrounding me. Parry, I like to see that. That's the shield. Parry might be the game changer here. Oh my goodness. That was such good damage, and I still haven't crit anything yet. Honestly, Cloak of Bolts, a new bow, Cloak of Bolts level 2, and a new bow is doing crazy work right now. I still haven't crit yet. I want to see the crit damage, boy. Oh, we almost got 200. I love it. Oh man, that was the power bump that might save us. Seriously. Okay. Alright. I might want to call it soon, but I'll run around in the sewer a little and see if we can clear that out.
Which seems to be fueled by exposure to energy and radiation and the coordinates of an asteroid where one of the ships that attacked the Canterbury is docked. Before Miller and the crew of the Rossonat can leave heroes, a station-wide radiation alert is issued and security begins herding people into the numerous radiation shelters. Miller and Holden discover that the radiation alert has been faked by Eros' security contractor, the Earth-based company Pertogen. The people in the shelters have in fact been infected with the same disease as Julie. Analysis of the ship recovered from the Doniger reveals that the mysterious stealth ships were built by Earth. Holden makes another public broadcast, sharing this information, hoping to ease the tensions created by his prior implication of Mars. The Martian frigate Holden's crew escaped on his name, the Rossonat, and on it Holden is sent to Eros Station to find an OPA operative who sent out a distress signal.
Not awful, it's not fundamentally different yet, but wrong summon. Muscle memory, boys. I wish I had level 3 days. Wish I could have bought tool use. I wish a lot of things right now.
And that, by modifying it for their purposes, humanity could become gods.
I might be able. This is a disaster if he crits me like that, because it's gonna take me too many turns to heal. That's a better summon, but they could still just blow that stuff across us. That's rough. I might, now that I have that level in Priest, I might consider healing him more often. I like this summon. Oh, I like the scaly imp. Can't be stunned.
Helps them survive an ambush attempt. They locate the body of Julie Mao.
I guess our armor test continues here. I need to know if this encumbers me. Actually, let me... Ooh, okay, this might be the superior loadout. Lizard skin was pretty good, but Iron Helmet gives same armor, minus 10 to hit chance. Generally, I was way overcapping my hit chance, so this is not a problem. I was planning on that. But this also gives us resistance to mind effect, which I think includes daze, and stun, but I've noticed that charm is not a big deal if I'm the only person on the map, and it's basically a hibernate. No one will attack me.
Miller and Holden discover that the radiation alert has been faked by Euros' security contractor.
So what this does right now, I mean, this isn't as much armor, but I could have my mage-like armor and use my sword mage points for the helmet and steel shield. It's a good option. I don't need it yet. And we're not having to resist energy, but like these are good options.
No one can capture it.
I am obviously filling my inventory out here too much. I'm holding onto this gold ring because I know I can use it. Iron helmets pop up enough. I'm gonna put it in my... put it in my junk bag. Oh, a bear. Unfortunately, this happens a lot. I haven't been whinging about this, but Exile used to let you pick where you summoned your stuff. And the problem is generally that, like, if it is in the spot you want to move to, you can't trade places with it, so it could just straight block you. You've got to wait 10 turns or however long until it disappears. But at that point, you just wasted your mana, your energy. Like, to cast it, then wait, to move, to cast it again? Like, no. No, no, no.
I discovered the organism on Saturn. Phoebe inducted the proto-molecule, orchestrated its release on Eros as an experiment in an attempt to discover what it was designed to do.
Oh, I didn't expect the bat to run in. Oh, thank you for walking up here though, bro. Oh, still not a lot of damage on this. He's surviving though, I like you. I don't know that this guy is actually getting his turn. He's getting hurt, but I don't think he's getting a chance to hit. Oh, maybe he is. Yeah, Ooze Crawler's not impressive. Did I not get any XP for that? Yes, 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 thank you. I don't think I saw the XP number over my head, but he can cleave, so like I'm really scared of this arrangement. I might reload this just yeah, he's coming for me. Perry! Oh, Perry! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This Perry though. Fundamentally game changing. Okay, okay.
The Earth-based company Protosion and the people in the shelters have in fact been infected with the same disease as Julie. The zombie-like infected people attack the rest of Eros, spreading the infection. Manila and the crew of the Rosanante narrowly managed to escape the station.
The lava worm is very underwhelming. I was also not wearing my fire resist, which is probably important on this fight in particular. This is an interesting configuration if I can keep them bottled in. He's taking a beating though. I should heal him, but I'm trying to stress test this arrangement. Oh, not this. Not this. My fireball is so bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't like being in that spot. If I were to heal it, maybe a different story. Vapor, Yeah, this is like one of the few things that actually has a cone. This is progress.
You said you kill people for the government, right?
An expedition from Stromney Realm. An ambitious young human civilization.
I might try to heal him in this case. If I can hide from that spider.
The expedition's facility. High lab is what I call compromised by dormant superintelligent.
Maybe I can't heal enough.
Known as the blight.
Ugh. I don't like these fire lizards. Or that lava worm. That was really bad. I don't want elemental damage. I want them to... I mean, at least it's a cone, right? But that's terrible damage. Just straight terrible damage. Meanwhile, I can get ganked I'm gonna be sad if this summon tier is not reliable. Alright, the Scaly Imp I liked. Oh my gosh, the Scaly Imp can teleport? What a boss! Alright, I'm willing to... Oh, I'm willing to try a shielding potion because I know where to buy armor elixir now. Or I know where to make. Oh, it didn't add it to him. All right, never mind. Man.
However, shortly before the Blight's final flowering, two self-aware entities created similar to Blight Blood.
I don't need Spine Shield. Regen is nice, but... Ah! Yeah, see? No, no lava worm. That's like an instant reset. I don't need the Scaly Imp every time, but like, bro.
Recognizing the danger of what they have awakened.
I don't know. Line of sight in this game is so broken. Nope. Imagine if you could pick. Imagine if you could pick. Not that Exile let you pick, but like... It's bad, like super bad. I need to burn this guy so fast. And I feel like casting the fire spell is a waste. Oh boy. I don't think I can get him fast enough yet. I need a better strategy. Okay. Let's do something else first then. Let's try to get these. When you're on fast movement, you can actually traverse things that normal movement won't let you. So I've been... Wow, I just straight... Wait, now you don't even... What? I guess it depends on where they're standing. But... Yeah, you're immune to that. Anyway, it'll start combat for you. You see that 20 XP? Hot diggity. I mean, he's just tanking right now. They're kind of immune to each other, so that's a perk. I call that a perk. Well, I guess he can be poisoned. Maybe he's not immune.
A distress signal from the sleeper ship. Eventually, reaches up and made a note in the galactic communications net.
This is risky. I need to draw him up here, though. Oh, you're not a... Oh, you are immune to poison. That's asymmetrical and unfair.
And reconstitutes a human man named Fan Nguyen from an old wreck to act as his agent, using his doubt of his own memory's veracity to better deform his will.
I haven't used any of these javelins. Like, one of the reasons you had the javelins in the other original game was that you could run out of arrows, so like having multiple types of ammunition charges was not unreasonable. In this version, you can't run out of arrows, so if your bow is better than a javelin and you don't need like an immobility proc. Oh my goodness. I stunned him. That's kind of major. I'm in view of all of them, so they could just run up here if they want, but... No, I shot the wrong. A ghoul isn't bad. I think the ghoul can cone, if he gets a turn. Okay. Oh, man. They're coming at me. Ooh. These sewer stalkers are pretty mean. I'm gonna risk doing like a heal thing. Oh man, that's not good enough. Regen is not gonna save me from that. Yeah, he can go ham on me. Okay. We might be close to quitting for the night.
To become its agents, murdering several other powers and seizing other archives in the beyond, looking for what was taken.
We're gonna try to hang back. The fewer of them that can see me, the fewer will even try to run out. Oh, that's probably the sign my summon died.
Barely escaped. Lays destruction near the bed to you.
Alright, maybe we're not ready for those. That's tricky. That means we might need to hit 14 before we have a legitimate chance at fighting those. I'm not full HP, but try one more time. Ideally, I would be burning that slime thing. Oh, I like the slime being immune to the poisons. I've had a few summons that do that, and I like that a lot. I don't know why it ends combat sporadically. I complained about this in the long play too. I cannot find the rhyme or reason. It happens like all the time.
To defeat the fenceless. Initiates, counter, which extends the slow zone by thousands of light years.
He's immune to that. That's amazing. It's not helping me right now, but... Oh boy. Freaking lava worm. If that lava can burn them some though, that's good. Oh my goodness. Alright, well at least he burned.
The humans are stranded on the Times World, now the depths of the slow zone.
Oh, he can't get poisoned. Oh yeah, it was the other thing that couldn't. This is not an invulnerability moment. I don't think we're getting out of this. Yeah. The only thing that can save us is if these two block that guy's path and vision. Oh, no, he came first! Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's okay. Those are the two strongest things in here. The fact that we cleared all the rest is good. Oh, actually, I can't leave from there. Not a horrible result, though. We did get some stuff done. I think... Like, if I were to go hard, I think we could farm on Bigail now, which is great news. Yeah, it's killing me that I can't cast these when I'm on the overworld. Let's try to take one more fight and see what happens. Probably not down there, though. This is a fair trial. A little below average for what we can do, but 3 huges. I couldn't say that before we got level 12. Oh, I still am saying. I love Bigail.
What the human ship took from High Lab, contracting the merchant vessel. Out of band 2.
That was a good days, too. 218! Oh, my heart! Imagine if we had that blessed ground underneath us. I'm really excited for our next few traits. Still confused why I didn't get to that level. Yeah, that was a breeze. I mean, granted, I mega critted that boy. Let's try to just fight anything. Okay, this could be. This is like.
Which extends the slow zone by thousands of light years.
Not the scaly imp, but we did get an imp. That's pretty good.
At the cost of wrecking thousands of uninvolved civilizations and causing trillions of deaths.
Please don't crit him. The bat continues to not impress me. Like if a flying summon had a perk, it'd be really different. Why won't it show their names? Get rid of the huge one, please. I don't trust the bat to hit the right thing. And targeting UI is terrible, or AI. Let's see. Nice. Not that it matters, but you can tell when you're gonna get a double shot if the game like takes too long. Running out of energy. It's alright, there's only one more huge. Oh, oh, stop it! Oh my goodness. They just hit a lot of 20% chances. Sorry, I think we can still fight. Well, this is... it's a lot, but only one huge. Not bad. We stunned the huge. I think I'm gonna fight the huge on purpose, though. Dude, the bear getting 150 crit? That's cash money. Yeah, bear! Okay, the bear is clearly the best melee summon here. Oh, there's another one. Dude, he just like... I want to say ate him, and I'm not being funny. Like, he just... rips him up and stuns him. Yeah, bear is good. Bear is life. Aside from not being immune to poison or anything, like he's got offensive perks. Bear is doing work. Alright, yeah, this is substantially different than the experience we were having before. I'm optimistic again now. I was really worried. Okay, I'll call it here, because that was really good progress. I still feel a little weird about the way that strong back is working or not working. But not bad, not bad. Oh, Tarka, stop that. Alright, let's get back. I wish I had a view that would put my music spazzing out because my headphone is spazzing out. There's a short in it. I have to just touch it randomly until it decides to behave. Okay. It works. I wish I could put my inventory and the skill tree up at the same time. Okay. We already did some of our chatting because I got a little excited on that level 12 stuff. But yeah, that was real progress.
The book
Oops, I just skipped a track because of that. Oh well, who cares? But yeah, we got a lot that level, and it coincided with getting a new bow that upped our damage and gave us a 5% buff to damage on the bow. Things that I'm looking forward to for our next traits include that blessed ground thing. Having that proc, that seemed to proc a lot when I had it on the long play. I'd like to get that. But we're also gonna need, I think, strong back? I don't know what strong back does anymore. When I tested it, I might have to find another way to test it. I'm still worried that it bugged, that like I'm getting the effect of it even though I took away the trait. Like it set a switch in the game that has nothing to do with the trait, but the alternative is that the trait's just broken and useless, so we'll see. Otherwise, we have Sword Mage 2, which is compelling because that means we could equip 2 things. I was having a lot of trouble using my Sword Mage because the only slot I was getting any benefit from was the chest slot, and that was also where I needed like fire resistance from a mage robe, and so I was leaning on the mage robe and not getting any benefit from Sword Mage. So now that I am a little bit more convinced that like we're far beyond a melee weapon working, like from our tests, like our level seems to matter a lot for wielding any weapon. So we were getting like 50% chance hitting. Or I guess it's not even fair to call it a level. Like you get a 50% chance to hit baseline, it seems. Worse if the enemies are carrying armor. And then you getting your skills in those weapons up meant that you could boost it above 50. So we're kind of like 50 or sandbagged. And so the effect of using our weapon as a backup, our melee weapon as a backup, it's a good emergency tactic if we get surrounded. But typically if we are surrounded that badly, we either need to squeak something out with like a fire spell, which is not that effective, but not on us anyway. Or something like, but these days I have the AoEs, so I could try to panic cast. Although if I have enough energy for a summon, the game AI will put the summon not next to us, it'll put it on like the outside, it'll look for a space farther away if they're all blocked. Which typically doesn't happen unless we're surrounded. So I'm feeling we have options if we're surrounded. And let's see, the other thing is we do need tool use still, but it's not like the only way forward like I was feeling it was before. Mage 7 was really important for us. That gave us a better summon. I'm still looking, if we get the double trait next time, I still don't understand why we didn't. If we get the double trait, what we're gonna need is apparently not strong back. I want to get the blessed ground, and I want to get I don't know why my brain can't think of the word. I want to improve the summon. So every time we do that, the summon gets more powerful. We use the summon so much. Like, it is always out. So that's a buff. especially on the bear or that scaly imp. Our summon is essentially standing in for our tankiness, so we'll do that. Okay, take heart. It's been a good time. We'll play out on this. It'll stop eventually.
To investigate, the Commonwealth builds its first interstellar ship, the Second Chance, lacking contemporary astronauts. It gives the command to Wilson Kime, one of the members of the original Mars mission. Using the self-enclosed flowing wormhole for propulsion, the Second Chance travels to Dyson Alpha.
Morning like a mountain.
The Second